How to own a property with just 1,000 naira or $10. No hassle, no stress, simple but money making strategy. Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. I'm going to show you something very interesting. Property with Nigerian cash, 1K or less, or even $10 and above. So whether you love it as a Nigerian stock or as a US stock, let's talk all about it. That's money into. So you get your 5K, another person brings 5 million, another person brings 10 million. So that is what the real estate investment trust stands for. It's actually like a money contribution, but instead of one person going to get all the money to buy one big property, say you've been eyeing one big property, or you know you cannot afford it, there's a simpler way to partake in that particular complex or that property without having to go and steal or do anything. You can do that. So for today, with just 100K, with just 1,000 naira, with just $10, $20, $100, you can actually co-own a property. And when they collect their rent or they make profit from those properties, they share it to you. So this is a simplified way. It is called Real Estate Investment Trust. So Real Estate Investment Trust. So look at this building, look at this property. Let's say you want to own it, but you do not have money. But there is a way you can co-own and be earning money every month. The monthly one is usually for US stocks, and for quarterly and for twice in a year is usually for Nigerian stocks. So I'm going to be mixing the two. So you can get paid twice a year or you can get paid every 3 months. Like this is a coded silent way people are making money every month, every 3 months, twice in a year, just collecting cash into their pockets, into their bank accounts. Now look at this building. So assuming this is a block of estates that people own, the question is, do you know that a real estate investment company can actually co-own all these properties? Meanwhile, everybody is paying money, little, little here and there. So they pay you profit like shareholders, the same way you get dividends from your dividend paying stocks. Say you have maybe GT Code that paid dividends some months ago. So that's how you also earn dividends. But by law, these real estate investment companies are meant to pay you 90% of the entire profit by law. So that's why people are making a lot of money. So look at this. So instead of going through the culture of building, doing the construction, calling all the people, getting tenants, going to go through agents and the lawyers and everything, now there is a simpler way for you to do this. You can actually turn your 100 naira into quarterly income. You can actually, no landlord issues though. You can also turn your $36 into monthly income because you're going to become Amazon's landlord. Let me break it down. So this is a shopping complex. Okay. So let's say this is Amazon warehouse. That they own this particular warehouse, but they're not the owners of the property. So every month they pay rent. The company that is managing the real estate investment company will collect and give you rent profit from the rent they collected every single month. So this is why I love real estate investment trust, because it's one of the easiest way to earn a passive income, like cash coming into your hand every month. And you know the beautiful thing is that most of them will make you money as capital gain. At the same time, you're making money dividend. So it's like call it a two-in-one combo, hot combo. That and see, it is purely passive. Whether stock market is going up, whether stock market is coming down, they owe you to pay you every month. How does that sound? Doesn't that sound super amazing? So for I'm going to pull up some companies that we need to look at so that you will see that there's money to be made. But of course, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Julia, and on this channel, I show you how to make your money leveraging the US stock market. So, any way that money can enter your hand from stock market, money is the best employee. It can work for you for ages. Even when you get tired, they don't get tired. So, like this video, watch this video to the end. What did I say? Watch to the end. Then drop a comment. I want you to tell me whether you are more interested in the US REIT or the Nigerian REIT. And most importantly, subscribe. It takes you absolutely nothing. And I'm going to teach you, a couple of things you should keep in mind. This REIT is actually an investment that can completely shift how you get into real estate, and I have my list for my VIPs. So if you're not yet in the VIP community, what are you waiting for? So disclaimer, before I mention the list of these my stocks, of course you should know this is for educational purposes. Make sure you do your own research when I call out the names of these stocks, because this as a result I've gotten from my own experience, research, and the things that has worked for me. So if you want to get our kind of result, join our VIP community. Not to take your time, but this is the Nigerian REITs, UPDC, the Sky Shelter, and then the Union Home. And then for US, there are so many of them, but I just pulled up Stag, Equinix, EPR, and Realty Income. So these ones, you can go and research them and you can start with them. Now let's look at UPDC. I told you that one of the beautiful things about REIT is the fact that you can gain both capital gain, meaning your profit is being, your capital is growing. At the same time, you're earning dividends. So look at this. For the last 1 year, currently, it was actually more than 69%. But let's say currently, as at the time of recording, we have done 69%. So if you have invested 1M, this would give you 1.69, 1,690,000 naira for investing here. And at the same time, you would have earned dividends twice this year. Let me show you. This is 7 naira. So with 1,000 naira, you can buy as much as more than 100 shares. Now look at the dividend yield. It is 9%. Let me take you and show you something else. I want you to see their dividend paying history. You can see that every year this company has been paying like twice. They pay interim, they pay final, interim, final. And you can see there are years they paid more. You can see 14%. And that's to show that they have been consistent. So they take the stress off you. Let's look at the second one, the Sky Shelter Fund. This one is just 300 naira. And you can see here, their payout is about 7%. But look at this. In the last 1 year, the value of this stock has grown from below 150 naira to 300 naira, 145%. Meaning if you had invested 1 million, you would have made 2 million. That's 1 million and then another 450,000 naira. So you would have 2.45 million. That's super amazing. Now let's look at the US stocks, okay? This one, I just pulled up like these two I told us I'm going to talk about. This particular company called Stag, they pay investor every single month because they own the warehouses and distribution centers that power e-commerce. So they're like Amazon landlord. That's why I actually love Stag. And Amazon has the largest online retail in the world. So they have Stag as one of their big. In fact, Stag has Amazon as their biggest client. So you can see here, this stock used to be around 34 and now it has grown to 36. You can see for this one, I just picked them from the last 1 month. Okay, you can see this used to be 770. So this may be expensive for a lot of people because this is in dollars, guys. And this is also in dollars. But the beautiful thing is that there are some that we have in our community that we have as low as $7, $8, and they pay us every month. That is one thing you should have in your portfolio that can mint money for you. So let me mention something else that you need to know. There are a couple of things I feel like you should know about getting into this real estate investment. MTN, Dangote, that's how you also buy this one in the stock market. So if I go back now, you can see that this one is 7 naira. So you can just go and type in UPDC and you just purchase it. But if you are using Trove and Bamboo, you may not really have much issues because they pay it into your wallet or into your bank account. But if you're using Afrinvest or Invest Niger, you have to open a CSCS account through a licensed stockbroker. So you now buy the stocks. So every time they make payments, you will relax and be collecting your dividends when they are shared. So don't let people deceive you. This is not really a get rich quick, like an overnight thing, but it is something that a lot of people have used to accumulate money. If you've been doing this for the last 5 years, you can see that you beat inflation, you beat a lot of issues, and once you have done your own research very well, you would know that these companies are doing exactly very well. So in today's economy, if you are trying to save a lot of money to buy land, use this to even accumulate money. So that money you want to use, say you have like you want to use 2 million to buy land, but what you have now is just maybe 200,000. You can put it into a real estate investment trust stock. Just buy it. And then every month, just be that money you're trying to save, just be putting them together. By the time they get to like 2 million, you may have made like extra 1 million or extra 1.5, depending on the particular stock you're buying. And that will give you an extra advantage. So while you are going to buy the land, you may end up buying two. I just want you to think smartly, the different way to do these things. So the first thing you have to know is when you are looking out for the stock, check if it is a dividend paying REIT, first of all. Then check whether they pay monthly, quarterly, or twice a year. It's important. That's why I had to show you this dividend list, their payment history. So you get to see that for this month, if you buy it before 1st of September, you will earn on the 4th of September. So you can even buy now and get paid 9%. This is a smart way for people that have a lot of money. You can make good money, 9% in just few days. You can quality and you know how diversified, how good is this company. Don't just blindly go. That's why I keep saying do your own research. So those things are very important for you to keep in mind so that you would know there are different types of REITs, especially for US companies. There are just so many types of them. Some of them are focused on hospitals, some are focused on malls, some are focused on banks. So for each of them, they have their own peculiarities and how they do these things best. So if you have enjoyed this information that I've given you now, I've broken them down, you no longer have any excuse. I've given you a smart way that you can start, scooping money, monthly money that is, making sense for you by investing in real estate investment trust is one of the sweetest things you can do for yourself. So you can join our community. We have actually started 5.0. So from the 1st of September, 5.0 set or batch will automatically be open. So anyone who joins now will be joining. So you get to start from scratch. You don't join when people have gone far. Then you're joining to now you start catching up. I like to start fresh with new set of people so that we can actually learn a lot. So there's so many things you're going to learn. You learn, you practice, and then you earn. And for those in the VIP, I'm giving them my 5 top REITs that pay monthly and then those that pay quarterly that can make you a lot of money. So join us if you already have portfolio. I help you to review your portfolio. We have a 100% capital gain challenge. We have dividend challenge. We have compound interest challenge too, where you get to learn how to compound your money and use it in form of a retirement or educational fund for your children. And you're going to learn how to do market analysis, how to research stocks. Just 50K. That's the membership fee. So I'm expecting that you're going to click the link in the description and make your payments ASAP. And you're going to get direct access to the community or to me. So whichever one, just make sure you utilize those information. The question is, did you enjoy today's lesson? Did you subscribe? That's for those who are not our VIP subscribers yet. So if you have watched up to this moment, it means you enjoy the content. Please like this video. I want as much as 100,000 people to watch this video. So I want people to see that there are so many ways to make money in the stock market without you waiting for a lot of money to come into your hands. That's the essence of me doing this. So they are for quiet, patient wealth builders. And this is something you can do with as little as maybe 500, 1,000, 5,000. These are little money you can be putting out together and they can give you a lot of money. So I want you to think differently about these things so that you can start investing your money where your money can make more money for you. Thank you, and I will see you in the